Hello everybody, it's Diana, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here with this week's dies shorts, and I'm going to go over it. And now today I have my tablet in here, so I'm hoping that that it will connect better than my laptop, so that it will show the comments, because I really get a little frustrated when I can't see the comments because I'm not always able to see the phone. So, hey Rhonda, see I can see that because now I'm looking into the phone. So when I flip the thing, I can't always see the phone. So I just really wish it would be just so simple. Seems like it should be simple, right? All right, so I'm going to get that going. I'm gonna right swipe, left swipe, whatever. Okay, so I can see the comments. Yes, Rhonda, I bring it up on my laptop, and that's how I always do it, but somehow it won't show all the comments. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna use my tablet because that's more like a phone, right, than my laptop is. So I am able to see the comments, so that when I'm not looking at my phone, I will be able to see them. Because right now I don't want to keep looking at it, because then you're not looking at me. Okay, enough blabbering. This won't be a short if I talk all the way through it. Okay, so back to the short. Years ago, I used to do a, hey Sue, I used to do a class called Now and Wow, and set my comments to real time. Okay. See, you know more than I do. All right. Anyways, so I'm just ignoring my laptop today since I have my tablet, and that seems to be working. All right. So back to the Now and Wow class. And basically what it was is at class, people could do the Now card, and it was a quick, simple, still adorable card, but it was faster. So especially if like at Christmas time, you're making like 100 Christmas cards, you want them to be cute, but simple and easily duplicatable. So, and then the Wow card was just kicking it up a notch, you know, adding a couple like different steps, maybe some embellishments. And then Stampin' Up! Actually had me teach this on one of the cruises, and they called it simple, from simple to sensational is what they called it, instead of the Now and the Wow. So anyways, but we all have started out, you know, and now, well, Stampin' Up! Now says beginner, casual, and avid. I have it written down because I was getting it all mixed up. But everybody has started out as a beginner. My first card was stamped on natural vanilla cardstock with a Kaleidacolor scarecrow. And I was hooked immediately, and that was probably the most simplest card ever. And I wish I still had it, but I don't. But anyways, so my stamping has changed over the years, as has Stampin' Up! We have lots more embellishments, more tools, and all that kind of stuff. So it does make stamping a little easier. Hey Marcy, hey Rita. Okay, so anyway, so what I thought I would do is I would show you you know, this simple to sensational. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip the phone so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so hold on here. Like my shirt? Oh my gosh, we had some new logo wear. Oh my goodness, I just love it. Okay, so hold on a second while I switch. Come on, this button always is finicky. Okay, so let me switch to the down. Okay, so that was not too bad. All right, don't forget, I always have to show you that, right? I mean, I love to stamp, but I also love to pay my bills. So I always need to mention, this is the host code. If you don't have a demonstrator and you need to order anything, please reach out to me there. Okay, so let me show you the cute cards. So actually, this is one of the cards from my virtual Country Inkers virtual fall social. Say that 5 times fast. Okay. So this is one of the cards, and this is actually I got a swap from Joyce Farraco. I'm bad at pronouncing. And I loved the card so much. Cute and simple. So this is one of the cards we did. Now, just like I have explained before with some of the other cards, everybody got the Snow Wonder stamp set in their kit. And oh, I love the snowman too, Sue. And this is the perfect size. I mean, he is the most perfect little size of a snowman. And he has a die that cuts them out, as well as some of the other pieces. So it's a perfect bundle. So anyways, so this is the card from the fall social. Super easy. You know, there is some frameletting, so it's not as simple as it could be, but it really is a quick card. This also uses the DSP that's on sale. Where's my little note? And that's the Heart Warming Hugs DSP, and that's on sale through the end of October. So it uses that DSP as well. Real red cardstock, Whisper White thick, and Pear Pizzazz is the card base. And then, of course, you know, decorated on the inside. But see, this is a simple card, or the Now card if you want to go back to that class. But I'm just saying simple to sensational, because that's what Stampin' Up said. Or beginner, what I say, beginner, casual, or avid, whatever you want to call yourself. Yes, we can't make snowmen in Arizona. I can open the freezer and just take deep breaths and just pretend it's so cold out. Okay, so here is the simple card. And then I kicked it up a notch for today. So now today, what I did was, it's basically the same card, but this time I cut out a snowman with the folder. I added more color, so I colored his scarf with some more colors. I still put the red rhinestone, and that's the red rhinestones. It still had the ribbon, and the ribbons come from All the Trimmings ribbon combo. And you have 2 different colors there. It's beautiful. It's got like a gold trim on the side. It could even be silver. It just really fools. I believe it's gold, but on the card it almost looks silver. And so I didn't do a whole bunch. Oh, and I added Wink Stella as well, just to sparkle him up. So I don't know if you can see or not. So it just kicked it up a notch, made it a little more for the casual stamper. And then the third card would be for the avid. So this one would be, you know, you got 100 people you're making Christmas cards for. This would be perfect. And you could even leave the bling off, you know, and you could even leave the ribbon off, even if you want to make it simpler. You have 20 cards. This would be easy enough to do 20. All right, so let me show you the third card. So this one would be that wow, or the sensational, or for that avid stamper. And this one, I trimmed this piece down a little bit, because now what I did was I wanted to use the Winter Snow embossing folder. And you can see I embossed the Pear Pizzazz layer of the cardstock, and that was not done on either one of these. It was just simply put on there. This one was glued right to the card base. This one I popped up just to change it a little bit, give it a little more oomph. But doesn't that snowflake just look gorgeous on there? Especially he's a snowman, right? He needs some snowflakes. So again, I said I trimmed this down just a little bit because I wanted to show off that snow. I didn't put the greeting on the outside. What I did was I put it on the inside this time. And then I also used inside the snow time. You have like, I do believe it's called, I think it's called deboss, because it just leaves the impression of the snowflakes. It doesn't cut. doesn't cut out, it just leaves the impressions of the snowflakes. So that's what I did in the corner. I also put a little bit of the Wink of Stella in there. But with this one, I colored him basically the same, and I still put the Wink of Stella. I added some white gel pen to add a little bit of color to pop with them. I added a few different colors of Stampin' blends, but this time I added the wreath. Now the wreath comes with the stamp set. Yes, it's just fun to like, you know, like, well, what can I add, you know? But the wreath comes with a stamp set, and then it has its die that cuts it out. But I did use an X-Acto knife so that I could hang it on his arm. Now, if you didn't want to, you could simply just, you know, stick it on there if you didn't want to cut it out, but it really wasn't that hard to cut that out, you know, to have the wreath hanging on his arm. But it's just a fun way of stamping for sure. So again, it's just simple to sensational, or you have your beginner, your casual, or your avid is what Stampin' Up, you know, says now. And basically it just steps it up a bit. Now you can see with this one, I did not put the ribbon, so I kept going back and forth. So you could let me know what you think. So if I put the ribbon, it would be here. But sometimes you can do too much. So there's already the little ribbon on here, on the wreath. And to me, if I'd have put the ribbon here, let me trim the little tails. So does anybody have a thought? Let me trim the tails. So if I put the ribbon here, to me it just was too much. You know, sometimes less is more. So to me that was just, it was too much. So I didn't put that on there. Then I thought, well, I could put some bling bling on here. But then I just left it because I thought, you know what? It's beautiful as it is. The greeting is on the inside. So to me, if I'd have put Happy Christmas on the outside, then it talks about Christmas again on the inside. And to me, that's just a little redundant, and I didn't think that I needed it. So I didn't. But anyways, so isn't that a neat, you know, a neat idea? So hopefully when you're stamping, when you're looking at stuff, you will do the same thing. You know, cut the paper, because I cut them all at the same time. And then I just sat back. I'm like, okay, well, this one I'm going to add the embossing, and this one's I'm going to do this. And it's easy to add or take away from. So, but anyways, so I'm hoping that little die short was something that might inspire you. The weekend's upon us, and hopefully no matter what you do, you'll get some ink on your hands this weekend, whether you're a beginner or an avid stamper like I am. So I'm gonna say have a great weekend, and thanks again for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.